Something new with the unknown. And today we have here with us Rusto Blak. Said it right?
Yes, said it right.
So where did you get that name from?
Damn right, just going right into it. This is my boy Gunna, by the way, before we get into anything crazy. But Rusto Blak, I got it from, I do graffiti. And Rusto is a type of paint, Rust-Oleum. And if anyone knows, Rusto Blak is usually the go-to to outline any kind of fucking shit you want to do. So I kind of just ran with it. I kind of just wanted to have a name that kind of I could relate to, something that that wasn't just my fucking name, you know, and you know, that wasn't anything business related, or no one could fucking know my identity. So I kind of just try to put two to two together. Honestly, it was my Instagram name too. So that was like when I first got Instagram. That was like my first identity on, you know, the interwebs. So I kind of just ran with it, you know, made it my artist name.
So at what age did you get into music?
My dad was an artist. He was a drummer. When I was a kid, I'm talking 2 years old, I was playing drums. And then I feel like a little bit after that, I really took it to another level, and I don't know, I'll make it real quick. I played drums when I was little. High school, I joined like all the high schools, like Edison, Northwestern, to do jazz. Shout out to Peanut. I did jazz bands. I was really good at it, didn't go all the way, and then after that we kind of moved on, and I did like metal bands, and a lot of my friends did hip hop, and I just never really never jumped into the scene like that. And so a little bit after my band fell apart, I just started producing immediately right after, and then a little bit after, we just started linking up again. You know, some friends got huge, some friends didn't, you know, but you know, I'm here now. You know.
So what was the band called? The one?
It doesn't matter. Fuck that band.
Okay, so how is it like being a producer?
Being a producer is fucking annoying. No, it's amazing.
There's a lot to say about that.
No, it's amazing. I honestly, I started producing music. You know, it's a 50-50 with the artist, which is one of the better things one of the better qualities I think that I could find out of producing, is that, you know, you get to pick the minds off of artists. And something that at least in my route in producing, that I enjoyed, or that I wanted to take, was that I'm a fan of hip hop, I'm a fan of music in general, and I'm a fan of artists, and I wanted to be part of that in any way, shape, or form. And I knew that I had fucking talent. I knew what I wanted to make regardless. I mean, I knew that, you know, all my, you know, heavy metal inspiration, all my fucking hip hop shit. I mean, I got fucking vinyls that most motherfuckers don't have. Early shit. But honestly, it was just that. It was the 50-50 with the artist. It was like being part of the fan. I was such a fan that just being part of it now, and being able to contribute, and being able to make music together, and see my friends jam into the shit that I'm making is something that I couldn't, you know, put into words. You know, it's fucking amazing, you know, but it's also very stressful, because, you know, it's also not just you, it's them too. So you could be making music and they don't like it, and, you know, they could just be like, nah, next, you know, and you just sat there for like 6 hours pouring your soul, or maybe not, just fucking, you know, you made a beat real quick, but it's still, you just end up here and you end up in a studio, and there's no other way to do it but putting in the time. So it starts to get a little, I tell him all the time, man, it starts to get a little frustrating. You start to lose your self-confidence. You start to think, am I even fucking good? What's going on? And then all of a sudden, boom, the song pops all of a sudden. You're like, I'm the fucking god, you know? And then it's like the highs are so high and the lows are so low, you know, and there's no one to really talk to about it but yourself, you know? Or, you know, I got dogs that I could complain to all day, you know, and be like, yo, come over and fucking help me, like, let's make some shit, you know, get me out of here. But it's a wonderful feeling, I say, at the end of the day.
Do you believe people say that the producers make some of the artists as like sound lines? Do you believe that? Because without a producer, most artists would be.
I like this question. If you can't find an artist that finds your value, and if you're working with people, there's a fine line between business and respect, you know? And there's a fine line between respect and disrespect in the business, you know? And in the business of, let's say, like, you fucking... I go 50-50 with my artist, you know? And that's publishing, so that's not even like, you know, we're not all just making money and shit, you know? But I think that's where you put your value, you know? It's in your work. And if he doesn't see it that way, then fuck him. I'm not working with him, you know what I mean? Like, because I value him as much, you know? And if I fucking make a song and I just take away my part, what do you have? Just vocals. Maybe you can get fucking, you know, dumbass little kid over here on the side, because there's 1,000 producers now. That's the one thing. And maybe you can get him to fucking ghost a beat that kind of sounds like that. But the sauce is the sauce. And it's something that I've come to realize that I was too humble about. And, you know, some people have it, some people don't, dude. I might have it one day, I might not have it the next days. You know, sometimes, you know, it just is what it is. I just played a song for y'all. That shit has the fucking sauce. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Do I feel like that for every song? Absolutely not. But I feel like in that sense, it has to be 50-50. My songs wouldn't be shit without my artist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even with me, you know, if I could rap, you want to rap on it? Sure. You want to rap on it? Sure. But, you know, if it wasn't for him, you know, my shit wouldn't pop. You know what I mean? So you know, it goes both ways. And I know some artists, I know that's like a big topic, but honestly, it's a topic that it's just an ego trip. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I always think about this one line that this motherfucker said. He goes 50-50, you ain't half for me. Who the motherfucker says that shit? Fucking. He goes, why would I ever 50-50? You ain't half for me.
It's already said, done deal with just that line.
It's like Push. Push says that. Mm-hmm. Push says that in a Benny the Butcher track, and he's like, yeah. He goes, why would I ever 50-50? You ain't half for me. But it's like, really? Is that how you feel? Like, so what's a producer to you? Like, what's the music to you? What, you just think that like your whole voice is why somebody's tuning in? Like, that's the main point? You know, I don't know.
He's right when he said. I mean, if I could elaborate a little bit, but like you always collaborate with each other. So if you go out and look for a sound, it's like the background and everything's important when you're like making a movie. Like Martin Scorsese's important, just as important with Leonardo DiCaprio, or having like, what do you call it? Like the awards this year. What's his name? Todd Phillips did it with, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix, and they made Joker. Like you always need somebody else important, like to actually make this whole movie and everything. You gotta work together. It's never just solely one person. So. He's completely right about that. Like it's a 50.
There's a few, you know, amazing artists that do it all by themselves, you know, and that's kudos to them. But I think it's a 50-50, especially
there's a 50-50.
And producers and shit.
I think there's only one person on the Billboard that ever made it by themselves. That's that guy. You didn't have to cut me off. That whatever that motherfucker is, he was in a room by himself. His girl just broke up with him. That's the only motherfucker who made it on the Billboards by himself.
I love that.
Other than that, I don't think there's one other person. If you find somebody else, let me know. Alright. That's it.
So, how is it working with all these different type of artists?
It's good. I mean, you know, as of right now, it's one of those things where I have like, I don't know how many fucking releases so far. I don't know, 50, 60 something. No, I gotta really look. I gotta say at least 40 songs or something, I wanna say. Produced, released, you know, all that shit stuff. I have more that are coming. I just, you know, it's one of those things where like, you know, it's the patience game. Send out the beats. The artist could probably sit on them for like 3 months, you know what I mean? Until he fucking feels like he's gonna fucking drop a fucking track. And then that's when he finally drops a track. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm just here, just clicking away, making beats. Is the only thing I can do, you know. Keep sending stuff, you know. I don't know, I tweeted about this shit the other day, but you follow me on Twitter, but I'll leave the handle later. But it's like, the most frustrating thing is like I'll send the beat out, and then I won't hear from the artist for like 4 months, and then they come back to me and they're like, yo, I'm gonna use that beat. And I'm like, what beat, bro? I'm like, I don't fucking remember. He's like, the one that's called Swiss Cheese. I'm like, I'm like, dude, you know how fucking high I was when I wrote that shit? I don't fucking know, man. You have that shit 50-50 me. I don't have the master. That's yours. You know, you can take it. That's what you got. And you're done. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's hard. It's really, my organizational skills are fucking ridiculous. They're shit.
So like you don't remember like.
It's hard, no.
Did you ever try writing it down?
Okay, so think about it like this. I write it down, because that's what she did behind the camera. You guys don't see that. She goes, write it down, right? So I write it down. I try. So let's say I write it. I name it Black Shoe, right? Then I write the whole project as Black Shoe. Then here comes Gunna. And Gunna's like, yo, that song is sick. What's it called? Black Shoe. He goes, awesome. I'm gonna name it fucking Drum. And I'm like, awesome. So now I have Black Shoe and Drum, right? And then after Drum, he probably goes, fuck Drum, I'm gonna name it Pistachio. So now I have the 3 same songs, but they're all named different names. And
he's talking about different artists, just to let y'all know.
Yeah, not him.
He sent me a track, that shit's already
done. Yeah.
But he's right.
But I mean, at one point I end up with 5 songs, and they're all just different names and shit. And then he comes at me 3 months later, and he's like, yo, remember fucking Pistachio? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna remember that. I'm like, no matter how many times organized I am, I gotta figure out what the first name was, Black Shoe, I think it was. It's like, whatever, dude.
So he's like, fuck it.
I mean, you know, yeah, my main artist.
You gotta think he makes beats every single day. So he's just piling on beats, making names, new songs, new beat. Now some guy then came here, one Joe Smo, and he's just like, yo, I like that beat a lot. That shit happens now, it's 300 songs deep by next week. Cause he just made so many beats now, and you're looking for that one beat, you're like,
oh my god.
That's not fair to you.
That's why I started my top artists, you know, with Gunna's and the fucking Zay and fucking Seiko and all everybody else. It's like I have folders and I'm just like very specific. I'm just like meticulous about what I do there. But everybody else, it's like, dude, I make fucking 6 beats a day type shit. I'm like, they're just gonna be called shit. Yeah. Whatever at this point. Whatever.
Like, have you an artist ever run out on you with a beat? And not pay you, like take your beat and not pay you?
I've had misunderstandings. Look, honestly, bro, it's like I sent out beats to people who I fuck with. So if you did fuck with me, then you fucked with me. You know what I mean? I'm looking straight into the camera, so you fucking know. But other than that, you know, it is what it is. You fucking took the beat, and it is, and you know, released it. And you can chop it up, you can do whatever the fuck you want to it, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever, dude, honestly.
You can't come back to see the sauce ever.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I started so fucking humble, you know what I mean? Like, and my like, we come from the grimiest place, and now we're in a real good place, you know what I mean? And I've been respectful to everybody, and I fucked with everybody, and when I first came to the game, you know, it was like, okay, let me tap into this fucking shit, and you know, nice as fuck, you know, I put my business voice on, not even, I'm just like, yo, I want to work with you type shit, and I shot that to everybody, you know, so everybody had a fair opportunity, you know, so, you know, I've had, again, miscommunications and shit like that, but no one stole my beat and shit, like, and if they did, like, that's awesome. It's like, kind of like, you know, like you're just giving me a compliment, you know, like, awesome, sick.
Have you, like, how do you deal with your negativity from people around you? People that criticize your beats? And talk shit about you personally?
Yeah, I never really hear the talking shit. I mean, I honestly, I don't deal real good with negative shit, because I work real hard. So if I do hear negative shit, it hurts me in that way. But that's because it's coming from a higher level, you know? It's coming from a higher echelon of people. It's not coming from, like, you know, I'm not making SoundCloud shit, you know? I don't give a fuck if fucking SoundCloud niggas telling me shit, you know.
In the words of Erykah Badu, he an artist. He's sensitive about his shit. That's it.
So I seen you produced 3 songs on Playboy Zay album, Nocturnal.
Yeah.
How was it working with Playboy Zay?
I mean,
Play That Boy Zay.
Yeah, it's Play That Boy Zay. Yeah. I mean, I've known Zay for a minute. I made beats for him. Fucking 2 years ago already. And the Nocturnal thing was dope. I mean, I just honestly, we all went to LA. I went to LA with him, and I made those beats like on my laptop on the floor, dude, like with one speaker type of shit. With shout out to Lord Lucen, with Lucy, which is Denzel's camp, and like just chilling on the floor type shit, like playing video games type shit, like just jamming out to the laptop, and then fucking like we picked the songs like that we liked the most, and then we just fucking went off of that. Like it really wasn't even that stressful. I've known Zay for forever, like for like I said, those 2 years that we vibe super close. It's my brother and this shit, and so it was just like everyday type shit, like getting high and just making music and just having a good time and like not stressing it, you know. Like that's another thing. Like, you know, Zay will come in and we'll make 3 songs, you know, 4, 3, 2, like at least 2 songs no matter what, and that's just norm, you know. And if we don't, we're just playing video games and talking about music and just trying to be creative with the whole process. But honestly, it's just normal shit. It wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Came out crazy though.
It came out
2
crazy.
2 million views though, motherfucker.
I appreciate the 2.2 million views in 3 months. It came out November 15th. It's like February. I don't know what right now, but yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's you know, it's helped with, you know, it's not for me, obviously. I didn't get, you know, I didn't fucking promote it to my 1,000 fucking followers on Instagram, you know. Like, obviously, we got help from that camp, and yo, thank God, you know, like, I appreciate that they like our music so much, you know, like, if it wasn't for them, like yeah, like, I wouldn't, you know.
That's them, it's all over.
Yeah.
Like, name some artists you have worked with.
Name some artists I haven't worked with.
You have, and you would like, you have worked with, and artists that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with.
Alright, so you can go to my SoundCloud and look at who I've worked with, because I'm not about to like fucking advertise everybody and shit. My boy Gunna Gatsby's here. Worked with him. I've got several songs that Play That Boy Zay, and I got several songs with Seiko Yayo. Fucking legend. And everybody else, bro, you can check it out on SoundCloud, bro. I worked with a lot of people, man, and I want to work with more people. I want to be like, you know, the C-note of this shit. I want to have like 1,000 fucking productions out, bro. Like, honestly, I want to have productions with everybody.
It's the Dr. Dre in Miami right now, yo.
I just want to work with everybody, man. I just want to make a lot of music, and I think it's not that serious, you know. People make it so crazy. It's like not that serious.
Like, so what are your long-term and short-term goals?
Short term, release the new singles. Fucking defend my Intercontinental Championship. Honestly, to be honest, I just wanna be known for just being like real. Like, honestly, I just want to make real music. I just want to be real. I just want to like just be honest, and like when I first started, I saw a lot of crazy like just attitude and just weird. Even now, still some motherfuckers like act like they're so fucking big, and it's like it's just so crazy. And honestly, I just want to be the guy just like makes all that shit easily seen that it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here, I'm making music, man. If you want to work, we work. Respect the shit. Let's fucking grind. Everyone's trying to make it. Everyone's trying to fucking make it. Like,
VIP shit.
Yeah, like everyone's trying to make it. Like, you can't see, but we're in a house and I got my whole family in this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, like I said, I think this is the most up I've been my whole life. But, you know, it's taken me a long ass fucking time to be here. And I just want to be more up. I want to help my parents retire and not work every day and shit like that. It's some basic shit that everybody want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's like the long-term goal. I want to make a lot of music. Hopefully, you know, fucking make it rain and fucking... Yeah, just, you know. I want to be in a strip club with, like, a belt. And just, like, money. And just like fucking... I don't even care about the pussy. I just
like 2 little bitches.
there's too many. I get the fuck off. Like, beating them off like zombies and shit, you know, like...
Alright, talk about the belt. Where did you get that belt from? Okay, first of all, what is the purpose of this belt?
So, this is the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship. Anyone, and I'm talking anyone who wants to try to get this, meet me right now! But I'll tell you this right now, there's no one that's gonna do it. And I earned this baby, saying exactly what I am, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. And I'm gonna defend it.
For the ones that don't know, what is that?
It is a WWF Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt. If you don't know, then, I don't know, climb out of a fucking rock, you know? I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, so like, as a producer, like, the vibes and the energy, like, for you to create a beat, what do you need? Like, what mood do you have to be in? What state of mind you have to be in?
Honestly, everyone's got their own different process. I gotta just, my day kind of is a weird day. I'm a tattoo artist, so I kind of like wake up like at 7 a.m. I stretch, start getting up. By like around 9 o'clock, I'm like working out. By like 11, I'm like done. By 11:30, 12, I'm like on my way to work. I work from fucking 1 to like 9 tattooing. I tattoo every day. I deal with like fucking clients and shit. Once I'm done with that, I come home. I usually smoke a fucking joint with somebody, my sister, I don't know, hit up somebody, and I usually just kind of just vibe and just try to like forget all that hustle of like the daily grind, and I just try to like fucking make music that I think I would want to bump in my car real loud when I'm going somewhere. Or I usually just like make something and I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. Like, I want to do some shit on this, you know? Like, that's what I want to do, you know? Sometimes I overthink it, you know, and I'm over here like trying to be fucking Zaytoven, and I'm over here like, bah, bah, bah. And it's like, nah, but like I gotta step back and be like, I gotta be myself right now. Like, hold up. Like, let me just do what I fucking know what I'm doing, you know? Like, and that's how I get stressful, bro. What the fuck? Shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just laughing. Okay.
I mean, it is what it is, though. It's true, man. You like, you know? And then you get a little bit of success and you start thinking, like, you're like, I can't dub out now. You know? I'm like, I can't hit a flat tire now. So now I'm like, okay, so now my shit's gotta be harder. But then that's when you start Zaytovening out, and then it's like, then you start fucking shit up. So then I'm like, oh my god, I gotta like back up. You know, I gotta look at myself in the belt. I'm like looking, I'm like, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? You know, like, you know?
How is it being a tattoo artist? You said you mentioned that you're a tattoo artist. How is it?
It's good, man. I mean, I did that shit when I was really young, cause like, I was broke. My parents have a little sister that they spent all their money on, and I was like, they were like,
go get this.
Yeah, they were like, figure this shit out, bro. You're like 15, 14. I'm like, fuck, dude, what? I'm like, what the fuck you mean? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, alright, sick. I'm on the bus and shit. Like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, can I live in the tattoo shop? They're like, dude, you're like 15. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what? Like, what, did I stutter? I'm like, can I live in the fucking shop, dude? What the fuck? They're like, I guess. So I ended up living in the shop when I was like, junior year of high school. What is it like? Well, how old are you? I don't remember. 15, 16?
15, you're like
16. How old are you when you're a senior in high school?
Like
18.
There you go. So I mean, I just did it out of survival, to be honest. I was a piece of shit. I had like 2 felonies before I got out of high school, when I got out of high school. And then I had like 8 arrests after that. And then it was like, the fuck am I gonna work? Like, no one's gonna hire me, you know? But I was already tattooing at the time.
305.
Yeah, it was like a transcending slope.
What is some advice would you give a person that's getting into the music industry and that wants to become a producer?
I'd say work hard, learn the program. YouTube is your best friend. I'd say that, honestly, YouTube is your best friend. I'm not even gonna lie. Honestly, any program that's out there too, if you're like struggling with it, I mean, you could also slide in my DMs and ask me questions. I've answered a bunch of questions to people all the time. And you know, to be honest, to even say this, I started from zero. I didn't know anyone who knew Ableton. I didn't know anyone who worked with Ableton before, and I just honestly just got on the computer, got the program, and just got on YouTube, and then from there just like started copying beats off of YouTube and started copying any beat that I could find, honestly. And then I started to learn about what tones were what, and then I really started to understand what the foundation of a song was by copying songs, and I started to understand the rhythm of the songs, understand the tempos, and understand what keys they were on. And then at one point I just, you know, kind of took that skeleton and just made it my own and applied my sauce to it, you know. But if I would just say, just, you know, you're going to get discouraged at first because obviously you don't know what you're doing, and the Ableton's super confusing, or FL is super confusing as well. But just keep going, it gets easier, and it, you know, once you get it, it's, you know, there's so many producers out there, you know, don't be discouraged. You'll be able to do it.
Right. So you have any last words you want to say? Anything you want to share? Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out my dog Gunna. Say your shit.
Yo, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Gunna Gatsby, and watch out for Breaking Atoms. That's on the move. And you know, shout out all my niggas out there, 305, Black City, and Vip shit all day. Play that boy Zay. Say that's my nigga. And everybody.
All I'm gonna say is, I mean, I guess you'd know who I am if you're fucking checking this out. I'm Rusto Blak. Check me out on Instagram, RUSTOBLAK. I got Twitter, it's GrownUpKid13. And I guess, yeah, man, if you fuck with me, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the love and all the fucking hate. And I guess that's it, right? I mean, like I said before, and I'll say it again. Any of you want to get this, you're gonna have to go through me! Thank you for watching The Unknown.